Well, I got 2 minutes into this once before, and then my phone decided to tell me it did not have space to finish recording my video. So we're gonna start again. Hi guys, Daphne here, and since I haven't done a review in a while, I thought that would be good to do today. So today I will be reviewing Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. I have read one other book by her that is Crimson Bound, and that is her Little Red Riding Hood retelling, and this is her Beauty and the Beast retelling, which is my favorite Disney movie princess, I guess? Yeah, I don't know, she rates it's great. And this will be a non-spoiler review, so you do not have to worry about me spoiling stuff out of this book, because I'm not going to. I did have mixed opinions about this book, and I will be explaining those, but no spoilers, I assure you. So, the main character's name is Nyx, and she lives in a kingdom that is ruled by this sort of demon, and they call him the Gentle Lord, and people make bargains with him. So, for example, Nyx's father made a bargain that is explained later in the book with the demon, which resulted in Nyx being engaged to be married to the demon, and her mother dying. So, basically, the premise to this book is that it's Nyx's wedding day, and so she gets married to the Gentle Lord, who you find out likes to be called Ignifex, which is the weirdest name ever. But she goes to his giant castle, and her job is to somehow destroy him. And he knows that she's trying to destroy him, but she's gonna try anyway. So that's basically the start to this book. I'm gonna go character by character because there aren't a ton of characters. So Nyx first. I liked Nyx at some points, but I didn't at others. She's very strong-willed, I guess, but she has this need to prove herself to other people. Like, she thinks too much about what other people think of her, and since the majority of the book is in her head, like, or what she's thinking about while she's talking to Ignifex, because, I mean, there's only like 2 or 3 people in that castle, and that's basically the entire book. She gets kind of annoying sometimes, and she really thinks about too much about who she wants to kiss next. And also back in the village, so her father, who doesn't love her at all, he loves her mother, who is now dead. He also loves her twin sister, Estrella, who is not going to be married off to this demon person, lord thing. So that was kind of unfair and frustrating because you're really rooting for Nyx. And so when her father and also her aunt, who was very annoying, probably my least favorite character in this entire book, honestly. She was such an annoying character. They both love Estrella, and then they're like, oh, she's gonna die anyway, you know, Nyx is going off to live with this evil guy, and she's gonna die anyway, so what does it matter? Which is awfully frustrating. I mean, come on! So the characters in the castle, so Ignifex's castle. So one, Ignifex, who may not seem like it from what I've said about him, is awesome, I guess? I don't know. He kind of reminded me of Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, to be honest, just because of the way that he talked, not the whole... I mean, Magnus is more awesome, I guess, and doesn't have the whole I make bargains, evil bargains, and live in a giant castle thing, but, I mean, Ignifex, the way that he spoke to people and just, like, the way he carried himself really reminded me of Magnus. Still like Magnus better, though. But Ignifex was definitely my favorite character in this book. And there's one other character, Shade. Okay, so Shade confuses me. Like, he changes his side on things, and I'm still not quite sure what his point in this book was, but he lives in the castle also, and he's kind of like, he's supposed to be Ignifex's shadow, but I don't know, very beginning, really soon on in the book, for some reason that I still can't comprehend, Nyx kisses him, and so then he can talk. Like, shadows don't talk, what? But he helps Nyx do stuff that I can't tell you. And so, I don't even know. I don't like him that much, but he was there. There are only 3 people in the castle, Nyx, Ignifex, and Shade. Alright, and so, I guess my other thoughts on this book, I did really enjoy reading this. I I didn't like the characters terribly much, but it was such a unique twist on Beauty and the Beast that I really enjoyed reading it. The castle is really cool. Like, it's kind of like, it reminds me of the castle in Howl's Moving Castle, you know, like that it like switches itself up a lot, you know, and adds rooms. Also, the house in Deborah Harkness's books, which is probably my favorite house in any book ever, besides like the Burrow, but it like changed itself, and so Nyx got lost a lot, and there's a lot of description about the castle, which that part was really cool. Thing that I didn't like was that for some reason this kingdom really relies on mythology a lot, and it kind of reminded me of Greek mythology, and I think there was a lot of Greek mythology actually in it, but there was just big chunks of just mythology in the middle of the story, and I felt sometimes that they were slightly out of context, and I understand that she needed to give backstory, but some of the stories I was like, I don't really want to listen to this, I kind of want to continue on with the main plot and find out what's happening to Nyx. So that was kind of annoying, but I guess if you enjoy mythology a lot, that would probably be a big plus. So overall, I enjoyed this book, and I did give it 4 stars on Goodreads. It was kind of a 3, 4, 3.5 star, 4 star thing, so I went on the 4 star end of it. So I would recommend this book, especially if you like Beauty and the Beast, I guess. It's a little different. Not a lot of reading, though. Nyx doesn't really read. Because reasons. Yeah, So that's it for today. Comment below if you've read this book, if you're gonna read this book, what you thought of this book. All that stuff, yeah. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye! I had another video planned. I filmed it. I tried to upload it, and it wouldn't upload. It was like pending, and then it wouldn't upload, which was extraordinarily annoying. But, so now you have this fun! Yay!